In this week's episode, we're going to talk about our magic reality show, Wes Iseli's Magiclife, that we started back in 2015. I got hired to work on the Carbonaro effect back in 2014.
I do believe, yeah.
So we started Magiclife in 2014 in October, because we got back in 20...
No, because you had to wait until you had Wendy.
Oh,
Right.
so I did start the following year. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
so it started in 2015.
Anyway, we were in the Carbonaro effect in 2014 and working behind the scenes and all that stuff. And I'm just thinking, man, magic's really taken me some pretty cool places and getting to work in TV, behind the scenes in television, working in the British Embassy, working for these millionaires, these amazing parties, amazing venues. Wow. Imagine if we had our own reality show, how cool that would be. So the following year, in 2015, we started Wes Iseli's Magiclife. Natalie and I have loved reality television shows. I used to watch Ozzy Osbourne's show called The Osbournes on MTV. I loved Nick and Jessica on the Newlyweds on MTV.
That was fun.
And Natalie, you like...
I still watch Counting On, and I watch Sister Wives just because I don't understand how they make it work, and it's very interesting to me. Not that I want that lifestyle, but I think it's neat to watch the dynamics of it. And I liked John and Kate Plus 8 back when it was on TV.
I could handle that one. The other ones, the Duggars and the polygamous people, she has that on TV. I'll leave the room. I can't.
He really does.
I don't even like her watching it if I'm in bed and I'm already asleep. I put pillows on my head and I don't even want to hear them. It just, something about them just annoys me. I don't know. I don't know if it's the fakeness of their show or...
It's not fake. I
don't
think
know.
they do some events in order to have some things to video. But
maybe it's just the people. Something about it.
Maybe.
It just makes my skin crawl. I don't like it. But she likes it, and she puts up with some of my stuff. So
it's my guilty pleasure.
And I'd leave the room.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's fine. But Natalie and I both feel like our reality show is our story to tell. We don't have a 9-to-5 job. People are always asking us, how do you make it work? What does Lana go to school? Different things like that. I mean, we have...
Do you live in your van? All sorts of questions.
A lot of people think we do live in the van because we're on the road all the time.
Yeah.
But I think people would find it interesting with the magic aspect, all the travel, all of our animals at home and the animals on the road. The kids that come along with us. Now, it was Lana at first, but now it's going to be a set of twins as well. Our family's growing.
Yep.
Theaters and resorts and county fairs and other unique venues like the Millionaires and British Embassy and things like that. Every show's different, and our show is different than any other reality show out there.
Yeah. And we're not scripted. We don't plan out what we're going to say or anything. We honestly, it's our lives. It's actual reality for us.
But as far as the characters of our show, like I said, it's the magic, the travel, the animals, the kids, the venues, all that. There's also, I'm not trying to be corny, but there's also a couple that's very much in love that work together 24 hours a day.
Aww.
I'm not trying to be corny, but, my uncle, when he came to work for us, when Lana was a baby, please come work for you? I'd love to help out. I just retired from my job, and I can't stand to be away from my wife for 24 hours a day. I need to get out of the house. Natalie and I are totally the opposite. If I'm away from her too long, I start to feel like I'm missing something. You know that feeling when you leave the house without your iPhone?
Yeah.
Natalie, I have that feeling with Natalie. If I'm gone from her too long, she knows when she goes shopping with her mom. I'm calling you 10 times, even just to tell you, hey, Natalie, I did the dishes. Yep. I fed the animals. I took the trash out.
Yep.
I call you how many times when you're gone?
Oh, at the minimum 10.
See, I miss you.
And I would wonder if something was wrong if you didn't call.
I miss you. I love you, daggone.
I love you too. It's sweet.
But
that's what we're used to. It's not a normal thing. And there was another magician couple who was older. They were like, we've been married for 120 years.
That was
something like that.
Hold on. That was in the movie Women in Boxes.
Good movie,
And
by
it
the
was-
way.
it was-
Check it out.
It was, that's exactly what it's called, Women in Boxes.
Yep.
I do know the name of that movie. And it was Goldfinger and Dove. And
There
Jack
you go.
Goldfinger actually hires the talent now for the Magic Castle.
Oh, cool.
But go ahead. What was his quote?
I can't remember exactly, but, it was just, and explain, it was like, what are you talking about?
Because he said we've been married 120 years.
Yes. And you're like, that's not possible. And he's like, you don't think it's possible, but most couples spend, 4 hours a day together. An hour before work and 3 hours after work before bed. And then you're sleeping, and then you get up and you spend an hour, so it's 4 hours a day. We spend 24 hours a day together. So you do the math, even though we've been married for 25 years, 30 years, however long they were married, they added up the hours, and it's equivalent for another couple being married 120 years. So I haven't done the math, but we've been married for 12 and a half years.
I want to do the math now.
You want to do the math?
You got your phone? Do the math.
I can try and do the math. I don't know.
But anyway, after my win on Penn and Teller, I updated my treatment to pitch the show because my new publicist, Jessica, her and I have been talking that, I really want to pitch this show. And she was saying, well, we can pitch it to different production companies. We could pitch it to different networks. It might be good for online shows. Hulu's looking for stuff all the time. Amazon's looking for new content all the time. Netflix is looking for new content all the time.
Right.
Maybe Magic Life would be a good fit in one of those online things, and we just don't know. And so after my win on Penn and Teller, I updated my treatment, made a new sizzle reel, and she started promoting. And she found something called JUL-TV.
Yeah.
And
They're
they called her the next day and said, we want to talk to Wes. They loved what they saw. I like it that they call me a star. But they loved what they saw.
They're going to make his head so big.
No, but they loved what they saw. They loved the family aspect. They are they're a Christian company, although they don't. It's not like church services 24 hours a day on their network.
Yeah,
they don't have, they're owned by Christian
people.
Right.
Yes.
They want wholesome entertainment that's fun for the whole family. That's the market they're looking for.
Family friendly, which is exactly how we describe our show.
Yeah.
So we felt like after talking to them and what they said that it would be a good fit because, they wanted family friendly and we are family friendly, and we've had a couple other places that would be like, hey, we like your show, but you need to add more drama. Like, you and Natalie need to have some spats here and there. And we just said, no, thank you. We like how we're doing it. We're like what we're doing. We don't want to fake fights. And I don't want to be embarrassed and look back when I'm looking back on these things and be like, oh gosh, we came across horrible to each other. I don't want that. And neither one of us want Lana to look back on this years from now and say, man, I wish my mom and dad had never done that show. I regret ever being part of it. I want her to like it. I mean, there's going to be some just embarrassment because it's her growing up on the show. I think we all have those awkward moments.
Or look at me with missing a tooth, Mom.
Yeah.
I can't believe you filmed me when I missed a tooth.
Right. Things like that, which are completely innocent. But I don't want it to be drama-filled and embarrassing that way. And neither does JUL-TV. So no, we don't need any of that. We just want family-friendly programming. And so we were like, well, this sounds like a great match. This sounds wonderful. Tell us more.
Over the years, we've had 7 production companies interested in our show. They were going to take them to their fall meeting or their spring meeting, and they just all fell through. But the only time we've ever had real meetings was that one company saying that they will take you, but you have to add more drama. We'll help you write it. We'll help you script the drama if you need to, but just add it into the show. It'll put more eyeballs on you.
Right.
Well, if that's how they're putting eyeballs, we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
So A lot of people said, wow, you guys really want a TV show, but you weren't willing to do that. Well,
no, we weren't willing to do that.
no.
Here's our thing. We started it. We thought it'd be fun to have a reality show. If it went to TV, awesome. But we always had the viewpoint of, if it doesn't go to TV, that's okay too. This is like our own personal diary. We can go back, spin the wheel, land on a number, and watch an episode and be like, oh, yeah, I remember that. And, show Lana when she was little and all sorts of things. It would just be fun for us to have to reminisce later. So,
who else has this much footage of their life? Right. You wouldn't have this unless it was for a reason, for a job. That would be the only reason you would be able to do this.
Right. And really, it's helped in things like advertising and everything else as well. So, I mean,
we've had I can tell you a couple examples. We had an after prom party. Well, you guys are family entertainment. What about high school kids? Will they watch it?
Yeah.
I was able
Teenagers aren't going to like magic.
I was able just to send them videos, just links to videos of me just blowing other teenagers away or other after prom parties. And we got the show.
That goes for adults as well.
Same thing with weddings and same thing with adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think it's, oh, the kids would love you. Well, now hold on a second. The kids would love you, but this is an all adult event. Well, give me a minute. Let me show you this. This is an all adult event too. And look, their mouths are hanging open. They're just having a blast. So yeah, it really helps with those aspects too. Because for some reason here in the United States, magic is considered a kid's thing. And it's not. It's a family thing. It can be an adult thing without being raunchy too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, when you say it's adult entertainment, people automatically think it's blue. They think it's something that's not family friendly. But you can have adult entertainment that's family friendly.
Exactly.
And that's we want to be family entertainment for family's sake.
Right.
But also when I do an adult only event, say a corporate gig or a trade show, I'm still not doing anything that couldn't be on a Christian television network.
Exactly.
Because that's not me. I'm not going to go outside the box.
Right. Yeah.
But the cool thing is it looks like it comes out on Wednesdays.
Yes.
So it'll be the same day as the podcast.
Yes.
So Wednesdays, you'll get your fill of us.
Yeah. And we can always just remind you, don't forget, tune in.
Tune in. But seriously, if you like us and you've downloaded the app and listening to our app and you're having fun, download that JUL-TV app. If you don't have Roku TV or Amazon Fire or, Cross TV or anything like that, download that JUL-TV app on your phone so you have it. It's a really great app.